A lot to get to tonight on Hour 18, starting with a concerning uptick in unemployment claims in Illinois at a time many people probably feel like they're starting to get back to normal.
Sadly, they are not. The latest weekly jobless claims are in, and they don't look good. More than 47,000 new claims were filed this week. That's up 31% from the week before, just 1 week ago. Now, 7 months after the state first shut down, we're still hearing horror stories every day from gig workers, independent contractors, and people owed federal unemployment benefits under the CARES Act who say they haven't seen a dime. But tonight, for the first time, the CBS 2 investigators have uncovered exclusive information about exactly how bad the delays really are. CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey is live. Megan, a third of all claims, 1 out of 3, have been rejected.
Right, Brad and Erica, so far IDES has not been very transparent about how things were going. So we submitted a public records request that reveals exclusive insight into just how many people the state is helping and why some residents are being left high and dry.
Oh, your claim is not approved.
Jonathan Robinson didn't get fired from his leasing job in April, but he might as well have. Because after the schools shut down, he had to take over as primary caregiver for his 2 young children, and he couldn't work.
It was denied, it was pending, it was denied, it was pending.
According to IDES's own website, he qualified for PUA benefits. But apparently it's not that simple.
Oh, we don't see the document, or PUA doesn't cover that, or you never applied for PUA.
He took me through months of denials, appeals, and reconsiderations. At last check, he was told benefits were still pending.
And every time I call or request a call back, I'm running into issues and no one seems to know what's going on.
So how many people are in Robinson's shoes? We wanted to know. So we requested 20 weeks worth of progress reports and painstakingly sifted through them all. And as of the most recent report last week, of the nearly 400,000 PUA claimants, more than 142,000 jobless people didn't get paid. That's 36%, or 1 out of 3 people getting nothing, like Robinson. And records show that's pretty much par for the course since IDES contracted with Deloitte to build and run the system that launched in May. We also wanted to know why these people aren't getting paid. The records show that most cases fall into 2 categories: identity issues, which stonewalled more than 40,000 claims as of last week's report, and certification issues, which held up more than 85,000 claims during the same period. You haven't seen any, you haven't seen a dime?
Not a dime, since April 19th.
Okay. Robinson wasn't shocked to learn how common his issues are, but he'd like more transparency and more communication.
It's time for me to get some of those benefits that I paid into for years upon years. And now it's time to do that. It's kind of disappointing that I now have to go through all these hoops and hurdles to do so.
And you're still waiting.
And I'm still waiting.
Now, it's important to note that in addition to gig workers and independent contractors, the PUA system also provided that additional $300 to $600 in extra benefits to IDES applicants weekly for a period of time over the summer. Erica?
Well, Megan, obviously some snags are to be expected at the beginning, but these records showed recent glitches as well.
Right, so the PUA website launched on May 11th. There were issues from the beginning. They have continued. We learned there was actually a very significant outage on September 17th. It was down for most of the day, and it had something to do with a view on the homepage. Reporting live, Megan Hickey, CBS 2 Investigators.
Thank you, Megan.